you might be paying only 200 euros. Imagine what you could have saved. If, for example, now you get a house that is 5 rooms, you can get a chance to say, okay, I'll rent 1 room out while the rest I'll be staying with my family. Hello guys, you're welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking and God bless you for me. So guys, in today's video I want to talk about mortgage and foreigners in Italy. Yes, it is possible for a foreigner to get mortgage so that he or she can buy a house for the family. Alright, I'll be taking you through some documents that are required for you to be able to obtain mortgage. Okay guys, let's get right to it. And as usual, I have my book here, so in case I'll be looking down, just know that I'll be checking my notes. All right. The number 1 on my list of documents that you need to have as a foreigner in order for you to be able to obtain mortgage in Italy is for you to have a permit of stay. That is what Italians call permesso di soggiorno. You need a permit of stay, and it should not be humanitarian. This should be the one that is meant for work purposes. So if you have a permit of stay and it's a humanitarian or any kind of asylum seeking document or permit of stay, please make sure that you change it to a working permit of stay. As soon as you get your contract of work, just rush to the immigration office, that is the questura, and request to change your permit of stay to be the work permit of stay. Okay, thank you. I hope you understand, and I'm guessing that you understand. Anyway, number 2 on the list of documents that you need, it is permanent job. That is a contract of work. They call it life contract. That is tempo indeterminato in Italy here. So first you need a permit of stay that you are allowed to be in Italy and that you are working. Number 2, you need a contract of work, and that contract of work needs to be the life contract. That is a permanent job. Okay, that one is easy. Yes, you understand. All right guys, number 3 on the list is a bank account. The type of account should be a current account, and this bank must be at least active for like 6 months before the bank can be able to say, yes, we can work with you. So again guys, as you can see, these things are actually linked together. As I said, the first one is a permit of stay. Yes, you are allowed to be in Italy, and yes, you are working. You have a lifetime contract, a permanent contract, and so there's no way that you will not be able to pay the bank in case they need their money back. In case of anything, you are secured. And now a bank account, a current account is needed. And then number 4 on my list is pay slips. That is what they call busta paga. Pay slip is to show that we are getting paid, and you will be needing like 3 last pay slips. If you are making an application in the month of January, for example, or you need the 3 last pay slips of the previous year. But if you are maybe applying in the month of June, you'll also need 3 pay slips of the current year. You can see guys that these things are actually linked together. Bank statement. This should be showing the movements for the last 3 months. They want to see how you spend your money, how much is coming in, and all your expenses. So you'll be needing 3 months bank statement. Okay, on the list is your carta di identità. That is your ID card. And with this ID card, you will need to carry along your copy of residence. Remember, number 1, we said this permit of stay, you are allowed to stay in Italy. But in Italy, there are different communities that a person stays in. And this one, you need to show your residence. For example, you say you stay in Milan. Your carta di identità will have information details about you living in Milan, and they will need some records showing that, yes, truly you stay in Milan. And you will have to go to the commune for them to give you the residence detail. Okay.
Go.
Number 7, you will have to also bring your family status. Family status, you can get it from your commune. It shows the number of people that we are taking care of, the number of people that stays in your house. This helps the bank officials or whoever, the consultants that are helping you. They want to see if really you can be able to pay back the bank, right, guys? And then number 8 is the codice fiscale. That is your tax code. Everybody has the tax code in Italy, even little children from right when they were born, they have the tax code. So this code will be needed because you also have to bring your tax income copy. Number 9 on the list is CUD. CUD is a document that is being provided by your employer. They show the taxes that have been withheld from you from your payslip in the previous year, right? So your CUD, you'll get it from your workplace. Don't worry about it. And then number 10 on the list is your tax contributions. Tax contribution, you get this one from the IMSS. IMSS gives you a PIN. You can even do this by yourself online, or you can go to IMSS to ask for your tax contributions. That is number 10 on my list. Then number 11, what I believe you have been waiting for. You need some cash to do all of this. But don't worry, it's not too much. It depends on the amount of the house that you are looking for. For example, let's say you are looking for a house of 20,000. Okay, not 20,000 because Italy, they don't give you a loan that is below 30,000. Let's say you are looking for a house of 30,000. If the bank says we cannot give you 100% loan, 100% mortgage, maybe they are giving you 90%, 80%, it depends. So let's say now they will be giving you 90% of the mortgage. So that means you have to bring 10% of that 30,000 because you want to buy a house of 30,000. So you need to bring 3,000 up front. So you see it is not too much. It depends on the amount of the house that you are buying. But then again, this is not stable. This is not fixed because the bank can assess all your documents and then they can decide that they are giving you 100%. And then in that case, you don't have to bring anything. Just zero. Just bring all these documents. So don't worry to say, no, the money will be too much, this and that. No, just collect all the documents that I've mentioned for you. Take them straight to the bank. Another thing that you have to take into consideration, it might be the house that you are looking for. You already know the landlord one-on-one personally. Then you don't need any agency fees. But in case you have a middleman, that is an agency helping you out, you will need to have some money for this one too. Also, the amount will depend on the amount of the house. They normally take around 2.3%, 2%, so you can do the calculations depending on the house that you are taking. So what I just want to say here is that it is possible for foreigners to own houses in Italy. I see many of our brothers and sisters, they don't think or they don't know, and some they're just ignorant of this fact. They believe that no, it's not possible. Everything is hard in Italy. No, if you have your job, everything is possible. It's just a matter of you going out and seeking information, and that is why I'm here for you. Try and collect all these documents. Go to your bank and tell them, see, this is what I need. I want to own a house. Because you're actually doing this for yourself, for your children. Think about this. Some people, they say no, they don't want to buy houses in Italy because they are still going out. When will you leave Italy? You've been here for 10 years, 12 years, 5 years, 15 years. You are saying, no, I'll be going to London, I'll be going to Australia, I'll be going to Canada. Have you gone to Canada for these 15 years? But you are wasting your money on the rent. Paying 400 euros for a 2-bedroom, 400 euros for 1 room. Why don't you go to the bank? You are working. It's not that you are not working. So why don't you take all the documents that you took to rent the house, Submit them to the bank, to your own bank, and see what they will tell you. I think you'll save yourself some stress, but I'm not planning to do this video right now of the advantages and disadvantages of renting and being the house owner. I'll do another videos and tell you why I think it is best for our people to be house owners. Because at the end of the day, you that is renting a house of 400 euros, paying another person. If you go to the bank, they give you the loan, you might be paying only 200 euros. Imagine what you could have saved. If, for example, now you get a house that is 5 rooms, you can get a chance to say, okay, I'll rent 1 room out, while the rest I'll be staying with my family. And then there are other greedy people that can even choose to rent the whole house out. I'm not about those ones, but I'm just saying, since you think you are smart, you can even be more smarter and get more. Last but not least on my list is the money to pay the notario. The notario is the lawyer that deals with the title deeds. You remember, you'll be a house owner, so you'll have the title deed for your house. Alright guys, I think we have come to the end of this video, but just before that, let me just go from the top again to list these documents for you so that you don't miss any. Number 1 is permit of stay, permesso di soggiorno. Number 2, you need to have a permanent job. You need to have a bank account. You need to bring in your pay slips, bank statements, carta di identità, family status, codice fiscale, code, and some money. So guys, in case you think that it might not be possible for you to collect all these documents, it is complicated, I would like to tell you that there's also an easy way. You can hire a broker to do all this job for you, especially if you also don't understand the language very well. This person can help you collect all the documents and always be with you when you go to the bank, and he will help you throughout the whole process. And he is not expensive. It just depends on understanding and everything. But for more information, you can always DM me. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for clicking, and God bless you from me. Ta-da!